That's rubbish. Rubbish.
I don't know why you've been bothering it, there's never anything on.
Just want a decent music show.
There is no such thing anymore. Remember the good old days? They had awesome live music shows.
Oh, yeah, but not anymore. What is this?
We could do it.
Do what?
A music show.
Music
Do a music show. Why don't we do a music show?
With a...
Exactly.
Let's do a music show.
Let's definitely do it.
Let's go. Stop. You need to change. Onesies are up.
I definitely need to change.
Get ready for SoundCheck. 1, 2, 1, 2. Stand by count. We are going on. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to SoundCheck, the new music show giving a platform to the best talent out there. I'm Nick.
And I'm Rhiannon, and coming up on today's show, we have the wonderful Jimmy Davis. The very, very talented Andy Bennett, and kicking us off with their first song, it is the Delta Rhythm.
Because they're trying hard to heal. I'm standing there, surrounding mob is falling. They are clawing at my soul. Now your numbers subtracting, you are backing up. You got nowhere to go. Cutthroats, daggers fly. It's so easy, you don't even have to try. The wolves are prowling, safe in the pack. Take it back. The teeth are bearing, eyes are glaring, scaring every fragment of my soul. Now you're standing stranded, single-handed, and you got nowhere to go. I know your game. Oh, why don't you come out and play? Or is that all you can say? Ugly whispers, sharpened words, don't mean anything if we no longer hurt. So keep it coming, 'cause scars on scars will only make me stronger. So drop the fast, 'cause when your numbers high, you need not try. Is there a conscience there at all? Now you're on your knees, all apologies to see. You got nowhere to go. I know your game. Oh, why don't you come out to play? Or is that all you can say? You got nowhere to go. I know your game. Oh, why don't you come out to play? Oh, I know your game. Oh, why don't you come out to play? Or is that all you can say?
The Delta Rhythm, excellent guys. Now you will stick around, won't you, later, because we want to talk to you, yeah? Yeah. Awesome work, there they are.
Here at SoundCheck, we are dedicated to providing a platform for musicians that deserve to be heard. In a new age of technology, a global audience is often just an upload away. It is our job to scour the web and search for what we think is real talent, inviting them to come and play right here on the SoundCheck stage. Now, talking of technology, Nick, this is definitely where you come in.
I thought you were going to say talking of real talent then. No, seriously though, not only are we getting people in to play, but we're also looking for content that we can showcase as a little YouTube feature on the show. And my job has been to look for YouTube content that I feel has got a slight edge, it's slightly different. Now, we all know how important a YouTube video is. YouTube is the platform, we're living in the future. So much can be done on social media now, and artists can even have success without being signed through downloads, etc. Now, did you know though, for every 60 seconds of life that goes on planet Earth, over 60 hours of content is uploaded to YouTube. I mean, that is pretty insane, isn't it?
60 seconds and 60 hours of content.
Yeah, so 1 minute,
That is
60 hours.
huge.
Basically an hour a second. So how are you going to get your stuff heard or watched? It pays to have good content. Now, a favourite band of mine called OK Go, they've made some pretty cool viral videos, music videos, that have cost them millions of pounds. Have you ever seen the one where there's some guys in a car driving along and they're bashing into objects and making a tune?
I have seen that one. Are these the same people that did the treadmills?
Yeah. So they've done lots of tracks like that. Knowing Getting was the one where they're in the car bashing into objects and making the sound, and on the treadmills, that was another track of them, Here It Goes Again. Both of those worked really, really well, but there was such a contrast in budget and time spent. So on the treadmills, didn't take too much time, but the one in the car took months, absolutely months, and millions of pounds. So it just goes to show that you don't actually have to spend much money. In fact, Ed Sheeran spent how much on his last?
Oh yeah,
18?
we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
So Ed Sheeran spent around about £50 on the A-Team, his first video, and the girl that was in it, she was actually just a friend of his, did it for free, and that was huge.
I mean, 50 quid, that's a night out really, isn't it, these days? If you can make a music video, someone like Ed Sheeran, that's pretty cool. So anyway, what I wanted to do is each episode show you a video that I think is worth looking at. And a band that I've got today is Will and the People and their track Shaky Ground. Now, it's got a bit of OK Go to it. These guys were formed back in 2006, Will, Jamie, Jim and Charlie. Check it out, it's them on roller skates. It's pretty funny. Have a look at this.
Hey guys, we have made a great effort so far. Keep it up. Remember, pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever. And ducks fly together. Woo!
if you'd like to find out more information from them, visit willandthepeople.com. Keep up the good work, guys. Right then, now we're going to move on to our next act, Rhiannon.
Thanks, Nick. I'm here with Jimmy Davis. Jimmy, welcome to SoundCheck.
Thank you. Thanks
How
for
are
having
you?
us. Yeah, good.
Good,
really
good,
good. To be here.
You're going to play a couple of songs for us. But first of all, tell me a little bit about Jimmy, a little bit about your music. What are we going to expect?
Well, I'm a rapper, MC, poet, depending if I'm trying to impress somebody. I'm a producer, songwriter. Been making music for about 7 years. Toured the UK and Europe. Yeah, played some festivals and.
Cool, nice.
So, yeah.
And are you usually solo artist? Do you usually have a band? Who's this handsome chap next to you now?
Well, yeah, accompanying me today, this is Grant Robinson, my trusty sidekick. And yeah, we tend to play as a duo a lot. I play with a 7-piece band also, the Barefoot Apostles. But it's all my music, and these amazing musicians just interpret it in a live way.
Brilliant, nice. So if we were to head online now and look you up, where should we go? How should we find out you know, what you're up to and where your music is online?
You can head to my website, which is jimmydavisdavis.com. I'm all over YouTube, Facebook, and it's all just Jimmy Davis Davis. You type that into any social media platform, and
Jimmy Davis
find it.
Davis.
Yes.
2 Davises.
D-A-V-I-S.
I-S.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much. Really excited to hear your first couple of songs.
Great.
Jimmy Davis.
Welcome to England, sit down, have a cuppa. Fresh from the chippy, let me grab the bread and butter. See, for some it's about blinging and big money, but for me it's tea, drinking and chip butties. Looking for fit honeys and their fit buddies. Hit the town, clatter pints, eat mint curries. When necessary, sit and study. And we graft hard, mate, day and night like Kid Cudi. Our culture is ultra, many have a close relationship with Scully like Mulder. Some are a little too friendly with Charlie, relying on his presence depending on him to party. So we're binging while the world's cringing, and tabloid cameras are constantly infringing on the privacy of what they call celebrities. They're caught in the fame, but then the media are their enemies. This is England, home of the English. Party hard and we drink like big fish. Out on the lash all night binges. Council estate dreams from rags to riches. It's the UK, where the tunes play all night till the sunrise of a new day. Many of followers do what the crew say. Jimmy sees things crystal clear like Blu-ray. The country we're landing on the moon is eclipsed by the World Cup win, mate, in '66. Bobby Charlton, Bobby Moore, Jeff Hurst. Crowded on the pitch, iconic red shirts. And we're dead certs one day to lift it again. Can't believe we didn't win it with Sven. But we've got the best football on the planet right on our doorstep, Rob. This is bloody magic, typified by the Three Lions and the Bulldog spirit. We never give up, we keep trying. Home to the Stones, Coldplay, Oasis, where the St. George's was marred by racists. We've had punk skinheads, mods and rockers, Doc Martens, Parkers, Denims and Dockers, new romantics, rude boys, ravers, geezers, but now everyone just wants to be famous. England, home of the English. Party hard and we drink like big fish. Out on the lash all night binges. Council estate dreams from rags to riches. It's the UK, where the tunes play all night till the sunrise of a new day. Many of followers do what the crew say. Jimmy sees things crystal clear like Blu-ray. Jimmy sees things crystal clear like Blu-ray. Very selective of what we drink. Either it's get the pints in or I'll have a mug of Twinings. TG tips, Yorkshire Tech Leeds, all about the roller cola, forget Pepsi. The school playground is like a fashion show. Being the poor kid hits like a hammer blow. And if you run in your mouth, you better back it, cause it's if you think you're hard enough, the geese will come and have a go. Kids write rhymes, talk about knife crime and how every minute of the day is getting high time. Teenage birds, babies, their favourite word till they gave birth. All of a sudden they ain't heard from the father. Doesn't really want to know the infant, another potential British delinquent. Growing up on the estate, mate, so sad. No dad, candidates for Nick when they go mad. This is England, home of the English. Party hard and we drink like big fish. Out on the lash all night binges. Council estate dreams from rags to riches. It's the UK, where the tunes play all night till the sunrise of a new day. Many of followers do what the crew say. Jimmy sees things crystal clear like Blu-ray.
SoundCheck. Join us again after the break for more music from Jimmy Davis. Welcome back to SoundCheck, where we have the wonderful Jimmy Davis.
They think they've seen me hungry, that was a mere glimpse. They thought I was on it then and haven't come near since. They think the drive comes in insincere stints, that the chances of further enhancing my career shrinks at the same rate as their IQ. They could never envisage a dream and don't even try to. Their whole lives they were lied to by themselves. Aspirations as superficial as what's inside you. But this is real and I've got goals. I'm swimming oceans, climbing mountains and walking over hot coals to make sure this is achievable. Fantasy bubble is the life that you've been leading, this is believable. I'm gunning for my targets like an assassin, while their everyday anticlimactic lives are passing. No drive, just stalling, but Davis heard his calling, went on to define putting your all in. This is destiny, and this is my fate, going the distance, however long the fight takes. One chance to embark on the journey. Look to my sleeves, see my heart on my jersey. They can't stop this, could never hold me back. This wasn't a choice, it's been embedded in my soul to rap. Belief, passion, commitment, discipline. I look up to the sky, I'm never giving in. City, life like Matterfix, plotting our escape, becoming lyrical mavericks. Majority think it's a mystery and can't get the consistency, but watch how the beats and the grammar mix. We're on the breadline, bruv, nobody's breaking bread, but we use our dough and our loaf and we're moving straight ahead. Pioneering, put me in a morgue, I assure you my enthusiasm alone would motivate the dead. I'm so on it, and you should marvel at it. No comics with your mechanical flow sounding robotic. I've heard many say the bloke's got it, and then the haters come along and try and tell me that there's no logic. Damn right, little muppets, it's Cubase driven. This is a gift from above, by God's grace given. Constantly ponder delivery of sentences like I face prison, straight from the heartbeat of Great Britain. This is destiny, and this is my fate, going the distance, however long the fight takes. One chance to embark on the journey. Look to my sleeves, see my heart on my jersey. They can't stop this, can never hold me back. This wasn't a choice, it's been embedded in my soul to rap. Belief, passion, commitment, discipline. I look up to the sky, I'm never giving in. Walking down the only road I know, obstacles to overcome, my dedication overflows. Strolling down the path I chose, saw my hunger increasing and watched as the passion rose. Running to my destination, searching for answers like archaeology and excavation. Digging deep, I know I've got the will to keep scaling the biggest peaks that others couldn't begin to reach. Any form of discouragement, bruv, we expel. You would think I work for Microsoft the way I excel. They want to judge me like I'm in the dark and think I own music my life because I'm giving it everything I've got. The hardest working artist in the business bar none. They're saying you the best because I'm so far gone. They think they're in it for the massive wealth and don't see you cannot travel the path until you become the path itself. Until you become the path itself. This is destiny, and this is my fate, going the distance, however long the fight takes. One chance to embark on the journey. Look to my sleeves, see my heart on my jersey.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. That was absolutely incredible. I'm in complete awe of anyone that can remember that many words, particularly to do it in front of a group of people as well. Amazing stuff. Thank you so much for being with us here at SoundCheck. Now we have the lovely Nick in the green room with the Delta Rhythm.
Yeah, thanks, Rhiannon. Welcome to the SoundCheck green room. Sounded a bit like a game of Cluedo then, didn't it? Well, we've spruced the place up a bit. We've given it a clean for our guests today. We're joined by the wonderful, the Delta Rhythm. Hello, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks for joining us here today. Awesome first song. Looking forward to hearing the rest of your set. But first things first, who have we got?
I'm Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
I'm Sammy.
I'm Greg. And I'm Rich.
And collectively, the Delta Rhythm. So tell me your story. What's been going on? How did you form?
Yeah, we've been going for about 3 years now. Me and Greg met each other through a mutual friend about 5-6 years ago.
Something like that,
yeah. Rich is a new boy in the band.
Yeah, I've been in the band 2 months.
2 months.
So yeah, it's been a bit of a steep learning curve, but yeah, we're getting there now.
I mean, you sound pretty tight for 2 months. You've been rehearsing loads, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's you know, we're all having to get used to playing together as a band, and obviously I've had to learn all the songs and whatever. So it's been a bit, as I say, a learning curve. But yeah, we're getting to the stage now where we think we're getting a bit tighter and a bit closer. So.
Wow. So you've been there 2 months.
Yeah.
Martin, Greg, you've known each other for a few years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been 2009, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sammy, where'd you come in? What's your...
I joined the band about 2 years ago. I know Greg from outside the band, so when their old singer left, he brought me in and it just clicked, so...
Have you ever tried busking?
No.
I haven't.
No. Perhaps you should, Martin, with your drums.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to hear a drummer, try and play drums in a street.
What a
then.
full kit.
Yeah.
You could do like some crazy one-man band outfit, couldn't
yeah.
you? So you could have like your kick drum on your back.
Cymbals between your knees.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, what I wanted to do is explore busking in the show, and we've come up with a feature called Busk or Bust. And I managed to convince Rhiannon to go out and hit those mean streets and busk, and this is what we got up to.
Busk or bust.
Can't play, I'm afraid. Sorry.
What would he have done without Clement here? It would have been shit, wouldn't it? It would have been.
Busk or bust.
And there we go, and here she is. Well done, the talented. Woo! We put her up to that, or I put her up to that, but it's true.
Yeah, thanks for that, Nick.
We wouldn't have done that without Clement, really, would we?
No, we were heading out together, and Nick thought, you know what, I'll film it on my phone, we'll get a little bit of you busking, I've never busked before, and then we had a cameraman, Clement, that came along, and kind of made the day.
Save the bacon. Thank you, Clement. In fact, he's on camera right here. Can we get a shot of Clement? Hello, give us a wave. Clement joined us all the way from Lille, France, and he's doing a sterling job. But anyway, busk or bust. Your task now, having watched that wonderful one-song repertoire of our talented saxophonist Rhiannon, is to tell me in the 15 minutes that Rhiannon was playing, how much money did she make? Was it A, £0 and 0 pence? Was it B, £0 and 25 pence? Or was it C, £5 and 63 pence?
Is there an option to say none, but somebody took the hat as well?
Good, but sadly no option, nor phone a friend or 50-50.
I'd like to think it was £5.
But then again, it's Birmingham, so no one's going to be that early.
So we're going to go with 25p?
Yeah.
25,
no,
yeah.
I'm going to say nothing. You made nothing.
Oh, thank you.
25p.
If you'd said £5 and 63 pence, you'd have been wrong. It was actually nothing. Greg.
Yeah. We're never going to hear the last of that now.
Yeah, but it doesn't really go to prove anything, does
No,
it?
it was
It's just random.
You can't place
you know, it was one of those things. I think, we were talking about, having you guys in today, and we were talking about how it is difficult to get your music out there. And there are a lot of huge artists that did start with busking, and I'd never done it before, so Nick suggested it. And it's brilliant. As soon as you get going, all your inhibitions kind of leave, and I guess it's a little bit the same for you guys when you're up on stage, and you just, I guess you absolutely love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think we all.
Best feeling ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got some, gigs coming up, and as you said, you're relatively new altogether.
Yeah.
5 years' time, what would be the dream? Where do you kind of, see yourself? You're really passionate about just keeping on going. It sounds like anyway.
Yeah.
To be honest, earning a living from it.
I think that's any musician's dream. I mean, I think the days of thinking that you're going to be a superstar are, perhaps a bit gone. But I think everyone just wants to. If you can give up your day job and just be a musician, then that's the dream.
That's
I
the
think.
goal.
Yeah. And do you know what? It's all right to have a day job when you're going on. Starting, you don't have to quit everything straight away.
Well, absolutely, absolutely.
Must.
Yeah. What do you guys do apart from being musicians? So in your other time,
I'm a baker.
Yeah.
Soon to be made redundant, like. But we won't go into that.
There's no bitterness there.
There's no bitterness there.
But a master baker nonetheless.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Greg, what's your
I produce Angleboard. I'm factory fodder myself.
This is like premium X Factor content. He's got an amazing voice and skill, but the factory fodder.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm not knocking it. Great stuff.
We have got, if you don't mind, a little game where you can pick one person, the most steady hands, perhaps, from everyone in the band.
It's not me.
We have a little SoundCheck Tower of Truth for you to...
the SoundCheck Tower of Truth.
You did better.
The voice of a man.
We are going to get all the bands that we chat to have a little go. If you knock it over, then you're out.
You're out the band.
Okay. You're out the band. You're out the club.
I better do it then, because it's first in, first out, isn't it?
Right, so
So
reach across, yeah, grab yourself
rubbish at this. Which one should you go for?
a nugget.
Am I allowed to take one for the top?
Take the top one.
How many far down do I have to go?
As far down as you want to go.
Do you think?
We're going to be down.
We are.
As he leans forward and removes a block from the SoundCheck Tower of Doom.
It's very tense, isn't it? This is a lot more tense than I realised it would be.
He's feeling the pressure.
I am.
Oh.
Don't fail.
Fail on the first one.
Yeah.
What have you got? Read it to us.
Jenga.
Other wooden tower games.
Yes. Sorry. 3 features you are most attracted to. Sense of humour, and I'm fairly shallow, so we'll say beauty.
Have you got a partner?
Are you offering?
No, so why not?
I have, yes.
Sadly, boys and girls, he's not available.
Only for bar mitzvahs.
Oh, thanks again, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. The Delta Rhythm, there we go.
Thanks very much. Stay with us, because join us after the break. We have got Andy Bennett, who's going to be playing some tracks, having a little bit of chat with us, and then, of course, as Nick said, more from the Delta Rhythm.
See you in a bit. Welcome back. You're watching SoundCheck. Coming up later on in the programme, Andy Bennett and more from the Delta Rhythm. But first, please welcome back to the stage the very talented Jimmy Davis.
Filling inner cheeks with toxins, unaware that the streets are watching. Fleets of offspring hold heat, speak, concocting deep plans while the beef is blossoming. With sleep offering their only respite, round the clock hustling from dusk to sunlight. Ensure the mechanics run right, ensure that everybody's in the web who's supposed to be and that it's spun tight. This is Gangsville, where heavy hands spill claret every day and there's more buried than landfill. Worlds come crashing down, brought to a standstill. Kids doing kids just to prove that they can kill. And it's teenage pregnancy capital with flat after flat full of tetrahydrocannabinol. It's like a jungle sometimes, unimaginable, relentless pursuit to expand their collateral. Bromsdale, city from which the scum hail. The young fail and another stretch is done in jail. 1,000,001 drug sales, watch them illuminate the sky while they're blazing a gun trail. Brumtown, city in which the slums found, use the accent as a stereotype to dumb down. The Daily News makes for sad reading, but the positive heart of the man is still beating. The former home of Rover, former home of HP, former home of community, comfort and of safety, where life moves too pacey and kids a third of your age are rude and feisty. It just amazes me. Respect is abandoned, replaced with a handgun. Apparently you never understand them. The roots of this are flipping deeper than the Grand Canyon, but they look at statistics at random. Musicians sitting in their flats composing new tunes with people shooting up and sleeping in the bin shoot rooms. Citizens littering the landscape they're living in with no second thoughts, never considering the legacy they're leaving. The balance is terribly uneven, the penniless are left seething. Material jealousies breeding society of menaces. Wannabe celebrities are leaving me grieving. Bromsdale, city from which the scum hail. The young fail and another stretch is done in jail. 1,000,001 drug sales, watch them illuminate the sky while they're blazing a gun trail. Brumtown, city in which the slums found, use the accent as a stereotype to dumb down. The Daily News makes for sad reading, but the positive heart of the man is still beating. Now let's broaden the focus and take it nationwide. Many resided in a city and flipping ain't survived. We're just a very small link in the network. Wouldn't be necessary for a shrink or an expert to tell us why it's not confined to one place. Just tell Mrs. Jones why she can't see her son's face. Let her tell you that no matter if they serve at least life, it'll never lift the pain from when they murdered Reese. So now it's rife in society and culture. Recall the shock of what happened to James Bulger. So I guess if we're living in the belly of the beast, you'd have to refer to us as a stomach ulcer. Holly and Jessica, Letitia and Charlene, Anthony Walker, Damalola making my heart bleed. Stephen Lawrence, Gary Newlove and Josh Ribera. Love is the only preventative measure. The paper reads murder, black on black murder. The paper reads murder, white on white murder again. The paper reads murder. murder, black on black murder. The paper reads murder, Asian black white murder again. Daily news makes for sad reading, but the positive heart of the man is still beating.
Right, now it's time to take SoundCheck outside and find out what is it about real music you love.
When I watch live music, I get goosebumps, and I don't know, it makes you feel a bit like, I don't know, you can hear it like inside.
Different kinds of music can make you feel different things, like some can make you feel really cool, other things can make you feel a bit emotional, like
you can't beat live music. You cannot. Saturday, Friday night, you go to see a live band, it's the best feeling ever.
Have a more like one-on-one sort of experience.
You know when you've got a really good song going, and you've got your headphones in, you sit there and you feel goosebumps all down your arms everywhere, like, you know, that's the one.
It really connects to you, like, as a person, if you get the right kind of music.
It's just a good vibe and I just love it.
Yeah, I like to see the guitars, I like to see the drummers, I like to see the sweat on the stage, the excitement. You can't beat it. That's my favourite.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Hi, welcome back to the SoundCheck studio, and we want to hear from you. If you've got any thoughts or comments about anything you've seen or heard, we want you to get involved with the hashtag SoundCheckTV. Right, now it's time for our next act today. Please welcome, it's Andy Bennett.
I don't wanna be a fool no more. I don't wanna be a fool no more. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it all. You stay awake all night. How come you're never home? How would you like to spend your time alone? I've seen you smile, I've seen you weep, I've been so high. It seems there are no reasons why. Now I don't wanna be a fool no more. I don't wanna be a fool no more. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it all. To gain in life I steer it clear, I bide my time. I've paid the cost for such a crime. I've come so far, I've been so near, I've been so low. How could I just let you go? Now I don't wanna be a fool no more. I don't wanna be a fool no more. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it all. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it all. Now I don't wanna be a fool no more. I don't wanna be a fool no more. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it all. Gain in life I steer it clear, I bide my time. I paid the cost for such a crime. Now I don't wanna be a fool no more. I don't wanna be a fool no more. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it all. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it all. Now I don't wanna be a fool no more. I don't wanna be a fool no more. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all.
up. When I cry for help, I'm just left for dust. There's a hole in the road on everybody's street. When they cry for help, it don't get them on their feet. And I can't stop feeling, why do we always have to be alone, left all on our own? Nobody wants to heal my soul. Is that the way it always goes? Well, if that's the way your river flows, you really took a piece of my heart. And I bless that feeling that someone else believes in me. Tell me what it means. Somebody has got a hold on me. There's a hole in the road that I keep falling down. When I cry for help, seems I can't make a sound. No, no. And I can't stop feeling, why do we always have to be alone, left all on our own? Nobody wants to heal my soul. Is that the way it always goes? Well, if that's the way your river flows, you really took a piece of my heart. And I bless the feeling that someone else believes in me. Tell me what it means. Somebody's got a hold on me. There's a hole in the road, yes, there's a hole in the road. Hole in the road, and it just keeps stripping me up, stripping me up. Well, there's a hole in the road, hole in the road, hole in the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the wonderful, talented Andy Bennett. Cheers, Andy. Come and join us on the sofa.
Of course, SoundCheck is a show all about showcasing new talent. So if you're in a band or you're a solo artist and you'd like to be involved in the show, then make sure you find us online. Nick.
Yes, Andy. Welcome to SoundCheck. Thanks for coming along and playing for us.
Thank you.
Today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Now, I know you have a story with yourself and Ocean Colour Scene, and now you are doing solo stuff, and I want to talk about both of those, if I may.
Yeah, of course.
But just start off with, tell me your story.
Well, I was always doing music, and then about 12 years ago I got a phone call that Damon had left Ocean Colour Scene, and I filled his shoes, basically, or tried to.
That must have been pretty awesome as an experience.
It was fantastic, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, round the world tours?
Round the world tours, yeah, all sorts.
Have you got any awesome tales or tales that
probably
perhaps
I couldn't. What time's this going out?
Well, we could do it for the bonus features, perhaps. Go on, tell me, what was your most memorable experience?
So I had a great night in Tokyo. That was really good.
Yeah.
A place called Red Shoes. If anyone wants to go there, it's fantastic. Yeah.
There might be
a few dancing girls and stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And then what happened?
Couldn't possibly comment.
So you're with Ocean Colour Scene, and you've just decided to go your own way.
Yeah.
What
it's just time. Just time for that. I'm playing bass for them, a bit of guitar, sometimes drums a bit, but really I just wanted to sing and write my own stuff, and I wasn't getting to do that really with the band. Sung one of the songs, and I'm a singer really.
Was there any creative input with them, or did it just...
Yeah, on the Saturday album, I had a song that went on the Saturday album, and I didn't end up singing that though. Simon sang it, so
Oh,
he's
really?
the singer, you know, which is fair enough. But
yeah, that is fair enough. But at least now you're on, you know, doing it,
That's it, yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
You've got complete creative control, and
I have, yeah.
you're
I've
doing
just
your
done
own
the
thing.
first single. It's called Hole in the Road. Just played it then.
Yeah, tell me about that.
That's the last one. Well, I just recorded it with Danny McCormack and Pete Grant. Danny is Roy Wood's musical director, and Tony Christie's musical director as well. And Pete Grant is a singer in his own right. He's a bit like Sinatra style singing, if you like. But they got the best out of me musically and vocally in his studio, which is it's a barn. He lives on a farmhouse, you know, just off Junction 11 off the M42.
All right.
Fantastic little studio he's got there. Had some great people come down and play on it. And then I just did a video for Hole in the Road on Monday. Recorded it in Chesterfield with a guy called Andy Maiden. Yeah. Who's a videographer. He's fantastic, and it should be edited within about 6 weeks, I think, and then hopefully we'll put the single out then.
Yeah, great. So we were just talking about music videos and the power that artists have to create these. Some artists are going crazy, aren't they? Making films with such big budgets.
Yeah.
What was the idea behind your?
Well, it was
your
a
video?
small, but in fact, it was a budget of nothing, you know. So we just managed to get some really good and talented people in that wanted to help me out.
Yeah.
And it's good for them as well, you know, a bit of a portfolio for them things. So.
In a barn in Banbury.
Yeah.
So where are things going? What would you like to do with yourself and your music over the next, say, 5 years?
Well, I'd like to carry on making music, obviously, and releasing singles and songs and doing tours more than anything. I love playing live, you know. I never wanted to stop playing live, so that's what I'll be doing. I also do a lot of hosting around the Birmingham area. Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays I host like open mic, open jams for people to come down and play and that. So it'd be great if these guys come down and play as well.
Oh yeah, I mean the guys we've had on so far today, they've been great, haven't they?
Yeah, top, yeah.
So where'd you do that?
Well, the Brown Line in the Jewellery Quarter on a Tuesday, the Acres in Solihull on a Wednesday, and the Crown Club in Shard End on a Thursday.
Cool, well you heard it there. Now if people like to get in touch with you, hear more of your stuff, where can they go to do that?
There's a fan page on Facebook, look at that. There is a website under construction right now, so that will be andybennettmusic.com.
Yeah, we'll stick all these on the website though, that's cool,
okay,
don't worry.
Great. It's just, and that's how you can get hold of me and
yeah,
and
great.
come and follow me.
Well, it's been a pleasure, but have you written your own Wikipedia page or was that somebody else?
Somebody else wrote it, yeah.
Because how, you know...
yeah, it does say, I told him I was 29, yeah. He asked me, yeah.
Trade Secrets, born 1985.
That's it, yes, sir.
Andy, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on. I want to shake your hand.
Thank you.
There, I feel inspired to go out and pick up my guitar, perhaps. You've got some good tunes there.
Do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Andy Bennett. Thank you.
Well, what an incredible show we have had this week. Thank you to all of our acts that have played with us live in the studio. Of course, to Andy, to the lovely Jimmy, and the Delta Rhythm as well.
Yeah, and thanks to you for watching at home. And join us next week where we'll be showcasing even more talent. And in fact, join us online on our socials, and it's all on the website. But from all of us here, it's goodbye.
To play us out, we have the wonderful Delta Rhythm.